Alright, hey guys, this is Tristan or AverageTerror. Today I'm going to bring you a game review on Battlefield 3. I'd like to introduce one of my friends. He is going to be our dual reviewist for today.
Just the part where I can. Oh.
Yeah.
Already off to a bad start. I'm Jeff from Zombies Are People Too.
Alright, well, Jeff has a lot more experience in Battlefield than me. Battlefield 3 is my first Battlefield game, so I'm gonna let him start off. Like, man, the single player is really is amazing. Just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, the sync camp was pretty good, but it was pretty stereotypical. They had like a checklist of what should we throw in there? We've got Russians, we got some nukes, and spice, and then they just shipped it out. This campaign's not too long though either, but it was pretty good. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm not quite done with the campaign yet, but I gotta say, with what I've played so far, it's pretty interesting. Overall, I gotta say though, they really did make a really smooth game. There's barely any like graphic lag. There's not a lot of like blurriness in any area. They really texturized it. They made the graphics amazing. They went like sparing no expense to everything about it.
Well, that's what happens when you make a new engine from the ground up instead of like making Modern Warfare 3, for example, took their engine, added a few twists, set it out, but Battlefield had been working, or not Battlefield, DICE had been on their game for a pretty solid amount of time, and they brand new engine to compensate for the fact that it's a new game.
Yeah. Plus, oh my god, they really put a lot of nice work into the Back to Karkin expansion pack for multiplayer. Gotta say, all the guns are just amazing. The maps, the classic maps are fucking just like all the way down to every fucking step are just legendary.
Well, yeah, the classic maps back. The Battlefield 2's maps were pretty fun. Also, they had new vehicles in the Karkan map, and they are actually going to release some new later on.
What was that? Your microphone cut out for a sec there.
Or
What?
at what part?
Mostly through all of it.
Oh, well, the car brought back classic vehicles. Had the assignments which unlock a lot of. They're releasing later assignments later in the and the maps that came in it are pretty fun. Pretty similar to the Battlefield 2 maps in terms of how close they relate. They really did a good job of converting that to a engine.
Yeah, overall, dude, I gotta say all the multiplayer maps are really amazing. I mean, even the new jets, they're fucking awesome. I mean, they made it a little hard. Mostly, you just gotta like fly with other jets around and shit until you can really get the missiles and shit. But
Oh yeah, the jets were a pain missiles for, but I like the back to Karkan jets. They're Harriers, kind of.
yeah,
They got a lot of get up and go. Is I don't think any other game out right now has vehicle warfare, does it? They did a really good job of presenting it, though. They all have their limitations.
yeah. Like, trying to think, there is another game that I saw that had some vehicle warfare. I think it was called Ace Combat, something like that. Didn't look quite up to the caliber. That sounds kind of lame then. Fucking
I'll tell you one of the Ace Combat. It's a decent game.
yeah. Plus, overall, down to the customization, it's pretty fun. I mean, once you kind of get into the game and everything, like, the guns that you unlock are pretty much they did a good job of improving them. So like certain guns like are really good to where the fact they lead to other guns like immediately, just because you can get so many kills with them.
Yeah, the gun system they made was pretty good too. I had an entire assault class finished, and when DICE released the game, they got at least 100 hours to unlock everything in a single class, which means attachments and everything. Still pushing to get all those attachments. So if you're a perfectionist and likes to get all your takes forever.
Yeah.
Most of the guns were pretty balanced. The only problems are with people who spam rockets and mortar who sit like.
Yeah, like I gotta say, one of the guns that was a little overpowered. This is just in my opinion, though. The Mark 11 Mod Zero. That was kind of. I mean, two shots.
You really think that's overpowered?
Well, it was kind of two shots and barely any recoil whatsoever, and.
Do not. What you're talking about. I used that gun to recoil like crazy. I've just been using bolt action rifles. Little two shots sometimes. I can't use the Mark Zero for the life of me.
To be honest, I've pretty much sucked balls, man. I haven't played a war game in a while, because ever since Skyrim came out, it's just been constant. It's just been constant fucking RPG and masturbating and shit. It's just like, I can't take it.
Whoa. Where'd that go? This conversation led to a little bit of. I'm gonna go sit in the corner for a couple of days. My mind.
Come to think of it, there's actually not really much that can be said about Battlefield other than it's a great game. Like, I would have to say it gets a 9 out of 10. How about you?
I would say 9.5 or 9.7 because the only problems are the mortars, and sometimes you can barely get better than you. It doesn't have, like Call of Duty sometimes has a better way of doing where they'll try to pair you with people who are evenly matched, whereas Battlefield you into a, well, I don't know, I haven't been using quick match. I join a server browser. It's always the extremes. I'm either playing against a really bad player or a really good player.
Oh yeah, I gotta say that's the one thing that's nice is the server browser. Just because fucking, like, you don't have to fucking sit there and go onto those fucking maps that you hate and shit, and the game modes that suck ass.
Let's play a quick match on Rush. Oh, don't put me on that map. Can't leave while loading.
That's one thing I kind of like. I don't like though. That's kind of a takeaway. There is that in between games you can't leave.
Yeah, I know. Like the full screen, it makes sense, but when it's in the overview, like how good you did, what you're unlocking, you can't leave. You can't just hit circle, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Eject.
Yeah, definitely a great game though. I would probably, yeah, I'd give that one of the top 5 recommendations of 2011.
I think it did, actually. I didn't Game Awards, but I was told that it got up there. I know Skyrim won Game of the Year. Even though, from what I've played of Skyrim, it's glitchy as hell.
I know, Bethesda's kind of slow at making patches compared to other games though, I noticed.
They tend to go away. I avoided buying the games until a couple months later.
Yeah, so I think that should wrap up our commentary for today. Please like, subscribe. Jeff's channel will be in the description. And remember, there's more to come.